As part of our legal clinic placement this semester, we both assisted at the LGBTI legal service. Joel incorporated the three aspects of the LGBTI legal service in its aim to address social injustices against the LGBTI community, which includes education on relevant issues, free legal advice, and helping to instigate and influence legal reform on issues affecting the LGBTI community. Our most prominent role at the service was relating to education, in which we were both working on an educational resource to address the issue of domestic violence by creating a domestic violence toolkit. Each week we focused on a different aspect of a particular pertinent issue relevant to the victims of domestic violence. Another role we undertook was helping the service with their law reform work, as the service is highly influential in Queensland law reform as the only LGBTI organisation. We were fortunate to be involved in work on reforms around the Birth, Sex and Marriages Act and the Family Law Act. We were also able to attend a legal advice clinic evening at the service. We were able to assist in giving advice with the lawyers and consulted with clients in order to clarify issues to help the lawyers give accurate advice.
Currently, there is limited discussion around LGBTI-specific domestic violence. Through the work of the service, LGBTI people can benefit from increased access to assistance and greater community awareness. Friends and family of LGBTI people also benefit from the service through increased access to information and non-judgmental support. Considering the service's focus on law reform, it was important to recognise both the government's and other legal services' impact to instigate positive change. Developing this understanding was crucial in putting forth a message of equality and can be transferred into our future careers when liaising with influential professionals. Importantly, the LGBTI legal service also considers the impact on children and young adults struggling with their gender and sexual identities, therefore helping us to identify other stakeholders usually ignored in the conversation. Other stakeholders which benefit from the service are doctors, who can refer patients to the service for legal advice and more specifically the toolkit developed. This allowed us to recognise the service's impact not only in the legal profession but also in the medical industry too. Police officers are also a key group that benefit from the service. Given their role in the wider community, it is important for them to learn to respond to specific LGBTI issues. This allowed us both to look at the issue in a greater, more practical sense compared to the theoretical experiences we imagined. Throughout our placement, we undertook research on issues about LGBTI-specific domestic violence. We also undertook research looking at the relevant legislation to help explain the legal implications of domestic violence for victims and perpetrators. While compiling our research, we needed to write clearly and effectively so that the toolkit could be easily understood. This meant using language that could be read or translated to all people. These were invaluable skills to possess in all careers and was especially relevant to our work. As we completed most of our work individually, we needed to keep on top of our tasks to ensure that we completed our work by the end of the day. This required time management and helped develop our skills to prioritize, a skill that must be highly developed to continue working in a fast-paced and underfunded legal service. In contrast, we also needed to work as a team to ensure that we both consistently produced quality and comprehensive work. Likewise, we also developed these skills when interacting with others from the service and people in government. These are crucial skills to possess as a legal professional and helped form important connections.
Through this experience, we have both seen the importance of community law and see it as an important part of our future careers by either continuing our involvement or becoming involved in the community through alternate methods. We were also able to develop a passion for the work we were performing, as we could see the injustices still evident. We both greatly appreciated our time at the LGBTI legal service and would like to thank the service, Tom Clark, and Catherine Campbell for guiding and supporting us throughout this process.